Welcome in, everyone. Today I'm going to lead you through a yoga mobility type of flow. I'm not sure what label to give it yet, but this is more for restorative practices as well as just feeling into your body and kind of moving a little bit more artistically and emotionally. So, by all means, let's go ahead and get right into it. And as always, if anything feels weird or tweaky, you can always rest in child's pose or please modify as needed. So let's go ahead, let's get started in child's pose. Let's bring your toes to touch, knees out wide as a mat, stick the hips back, and pour your forehead onto the floor. So I'll take a big breath in, big breath out the mouth. Two more times here. Inhale, breathe it in. Exhale, let it out. One more time here. Breathe in. And exhale, allow gravity to take control. And as we're here, let's just step back and listen right quick. Listen to what's around you. There's no need to label anything or put any words to what you're hearing. Just allow your ears to hear whatever they want to hear. It could be birds outside the window. It could be your neighbors blabbering about something upstairs. It could be the air conditioner flowing in and out, turning on and off. Whatever it is, just allow yourself to just sit back and let your ears and brain do all that automatically. You just sit back and relax. Allow yourself to sink into your breath. Just notice it, no need to change it. Allowing the cool air to sip on its way in. Allow the warm air to fall out. As we're here grounded on this wonderful earth, let's dedicate this movement practice back. Just letting go of control. Imagine having the task of gravity. Keeping everything down and trying to force everything down. It sounds like a lot of work, but thankfully we don't have to do that. We just allow it to happen, whether we're conscious of it or not. Allow yourself to think of thoughts in that way. Allow them to push and pull in and out, swirl around, wherever that looks like. Whatever colors they represent, whatever words or labels they represent, just allow them to just kind of fall into gravity. As we're here, let's go ahead, let's begin our movement practice. Let's take a big breath in through the nose. Exhale, side out. As we're here, start to slowly press your way on up to a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, knees under your hips. And let's just warm up the spine through spinal flexion and extension. Inhale, pull the chest through, arch the lower back. On the exhale, tuck the belly button in, push your upper back towards the ceiling. Inhale, arch the spine, looking up toward the ceiling. Tailbone flares up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone in, forehead to belly, rounding up. Let's do 2 more times here. Inhale, pull it in. Spread the floor apart with your fingertips. Exhale, tuck the belly button in and push everything away. Beautiful. Let's go ahead. Let's do the same thing, but let's just stack our hands over our left knee here. Almost like a steering wheel steering towards the left. We're just going to do the same thing. Inhale, pull the chest through. Exhale and round in this curved position. Inhale and arch. Exhale, tuck and round, and maybe hike your left hip towards your left elbow, feeling that side oblique here. Inhale, pull it up. Exhale, round it down. One more time. Inhale, pull it up. Exhale, round it down. Let's go ahead. Let's do the other side. Hands steer towards the right. Right in line with the right knee. Let's take a breath in. Arch. Exhale, tuck and round. Feeling a different sensation on this side. Inhale. Exhale, round, and maybe hike your right hip towards your right elbow and your right elbow towards your hip, creating an oblique engagement. Inhale, pull it up. Exhale and round. Inhale, pull it up. Exhale and round. Beautiful. Let's come back to center. Let's do a little bit of wrist mobility here. Let's point our fingers towards each other and our palms facing up. What we're going to do here, we're just going to sway side to side. It's kind of feeling the extensors of the forearms. Back and forth. There are a lot on throughout the day. You may feel it when you're writing or typing. It's good to just bring some extra fluid in there. When you're ready, let's go ahead. Let's ground the knuckles down. Peeling one fist at a time. Good. As we're here, let's go ahead. Let's point the fingers back, palms facing down. And let's go ahead. Let's do some circles here. Swinging up and over. Just kind of feeling the tension from your palm to the fingertips. When you're ready, let's go in the other direction. Good. Let's find our way back to our tabletop position. And let's tuck the toes under. Let's pop the hips back into a downward facing dog. Generous bend in the knees. Start to slowly tuck the pelvis up towards the sky. If you like, maybe like to bend and straighten into each leg, calf. They say that the calves are almost like a second heart in our body. A lot of blood flow just goes through there just because we're walking everywhere, we're stabilizing everywhere, and they're just the second blood source to really pump all the blood and nutrients around. So it's good to just show some love to our calves here. When you're ready, let's go ahead. Let's walk the feet up towards the hands. And press down through the toes, roll up to the spine, one vertebrae at a time. As we take our breath in, let's sweep the arms up. And on the exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Oh, yes, we're getting nice and yogi-like today. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Spine rolls down to a forward fold. Good. From here, inhale, halfway lift. Hands at the shins or the knees. On the exhale, plant your hands. Let's step our right foot back, actually. And as we're here, left foot stays down. Right hand stays down. And inhale, twist the left hand high. Exhale, maybe like side out here. Feel like you always bend that back knee if it's too much. Inhale again. Exhale, this time we can bring our hand down or maybe the elbow down to the ground. Inhale, rotate it up. Exhale, rotate it down. Let's do 3 more times on our own here. Just kind of feeling the rotation of the hip, spine, stabilizing in our right shoulder. Beautiful. Let's go ahead wherever you're at, plant both hands back down, and let's step that foot back to a plank, and let's go to the other side. Right foot steps outside of the right hand, left hand stays down, and inhale, twist the right hand high. Exhale, reach that elbow down. Inhale, reach it up, rotating through the spine. Exhale, reach it down. And again, you can always drop that back knee if you want a different sensation. Inhale, twist it up. Exhale, twist it down. Let's do 2 more times on our own here. Cool. As we're here, plant both hands down, lift the back knee, and step both feet back into our downward facing dog. Let's take a big breath in here. Big breath out. Good. From here, go ahead and gently bend into the knees. You can walk, hop, or jump up towards the feet. Let's go ahead, press down to the toes, roll up through the spine nice and slow. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands clasp, pull them down to heart center. Whoa, it's juicy. All right, from here, let's spend some time on our feet, and we're actually going to tap into our movement sphere, which is all 3 planes of motion from the ankle, hips, shoulders, hands, and fingertips. So let's go ahead, let's get right with ourselves right quick. From here, clap your hands together. Go ahead and rub them nice, vigorously with each other. Let's come back to our intention, bringing some heat and energy between our hands here. Maybe it's some patience, spending a lot of time with family currently, possibly. Or maybe it's playfulness, coming back to our childhood selves, feeling our hands warm up with the thoughts, how warm, playful being a kid is. Maybe it's to inspire creativity with yourselves. Oh yeah, feel that shoulder burn coming. Wherever you're at, let's all take a big breath in, open up the hands, exhale, clap the hands, and feel the energy pulsating between your palms, your fingertips. It feels like just sparkles raining down from the fingertips to the hands. When you're ready, let's start to slowly open up the hands, creating an orb-like structure, maybe around the fingertips, holding this ball, maybe like almost a dodgeball-like shape. Go ahead, start to rotate your hands around this dodgeball. It's kind of encompassing the sphere you just created of intention and energy. And what does that look like for you? What colors are flowing between your hands? And if you're just seeing nothing and you're just feeling your hands start to move around in a weird circle-like formation, that's all right. You know, it's weird. It is weird. Allow it to be weird. Maybe like to bring your hands in and out, feeling the energy kind of dissolve between your fingers and the webbing of the fingers as you expand and shrink the ball. From here, let's see if we can continue rotating our sphere. Let's hold it up to heart center, bring it up towards your face. Let's take a big breath in here. Ooh, that smells good. And exhale, bring it down, all the way down to the floor. Let your toes feel this energy. You would like to swirl it around your toes, side to side. No, it's a nice warm energy. From here, press down to the toes, roll up to the spine. Inhale, reach the ball up overhead. Maybe like to reach it back slightly. Exhale, round it down. Just tap into the front to back plane of our spine. Inhale, roll it up, reach it up. Exhale and round. Reach it down to the ground. Inhale, pull it up and reach it up overhead. And on the exhale, let's expand our hands out wide. Imagine you're just hugging a really big yoga ball here. Tapping into the lateral plane now. Let's take a big breath in. On the exhale, let's go ahead, let's swirl the ball over towards the right. Feeling how massive this ball is as you're flexing and bending the spine side to side, keeping the palms facing each other. And how deep can you really side bend, reaching the top arm up, over, and down. Still a couple more reps here. Back and forth, or actually side to side. Good. As you breathe in, let's go ahead. Let's come back to center, still hugging our yoga ball. Let's go ahead. Let's find our way into the rotational plane. Let's rotate our ball over towards the left. Keep your feet facing forward. Rotate it towards the right. Let's see if we can just flow side to side. Start to really maybe lift one heel up at a time. Feeling the flow. Kind of picking up the pace here. Just swaying side to side while holding on to the yoga ball here. Keeping a soft bend of the knees, pivoting through the feet. Just kind of feeling this rotational plane going back and forth. It's almost like your shoulder height in water, and you're just kind of allowing the water just to flow back and forth, just like a water bender. Good. That was the spine matrix in all three planes of motion. Now let's go ahead, let's get our whole body involved here. So as we're holding on to this ball here, you can always close your eyes in case you forget that it's there, and tap back into the sphere you just created. And from here, let's bring our ball back to heart center. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale, round down to the ground, and let's go ahead, let's step the left foot forward, reach it up and back, stepping into the forward plane. On the exhale, step the left foot back, slightly peel the front toes up, and roll your way down as you pull the ball to the chest. Inhale, reach it up. Left knee comes up, open the hands out wide. On the exhale, step it out toward the left. Feeling this ball in this direction. Pull yourself back to center, cross the left foot over right, and swaying over this direction. That was a side to side plane. Inhale, come back. Now let's get into the rotational plane. Step the left foot back and diagonal, rotate it towards the back. Good. Ground the right toes down, find your way into that pivoting position, and rotate in this direction. Good. Back to center. Inhale, pull it through the chest, reach it up. Exhale, roll it down and swoop your way back up. Right foot steps forward, reach it back. Inhale as you transition. Exhale, sit back, feel the toes back, pull the ball to the chest, around the spine. Inhale, reach it up. Hands out wide. Exhale, step it over towards the right. Arms flowing in that direction. Inhale, pull it back to center, cross it over. Arms flowing in this direction. Inhale, back up. Exhale, diagonal lunge towards the back. Pull it back. Pivoting position and rotate it in the other direction. Good. We're gonna rep that out right quick. I know you're just like, well, that was a lot of movement. So hold your horses. Let's giddy up the horses. Now, from here, inhale, pull it to the face. Exhale, sweep it down, left foot forward. Inhale here. Exhale, step it back, sweep. Back hands to the chest. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, step it to the side. Now the arms flow in that direction. Inhale, back to center, cross it over. Exhale, reach it over. Inhale, back up. Exhale, rotational lunge, rotate it back. Maybe like to rotate up too. Inhale, pull it back. Pigeon or pivoting position. Rotate it back, maybe rotate it down. Good. Other side. Inhale, pull it up, reach it up. Exhale, sweep it down and up. Breathe in. Exhale, pull it back. Sit it back. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, flow into the side. Inhale to center, cross it over. Exhale, float over to the side. Inhale, back up. Exhale, rotational lunge and maybe rotate it up. Inhale, back to center, pivoting position. Rotate it away and maybe reach it down. Good. One more time here, y'all. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, reach it down. Inhale, step. Exhale, step back. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back over. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, rotate it back and up. Inhale, back. Pivoting position. Rotate it away and down. Other side. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, down and up. Right foot forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale to the right. Flow it to the right. Inhale, back to center. Cross it over. Exhale, reach it over. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, diagonal and back and up. Inhale, pivoting position. Rotate it away and down. Woo! Inhale, breathe it in. Exhale, flow it down and find your way into a forward fold. Hands gripping the floor. Step both feet back, plank position. Lower the knees, maybe lower the chest. Inhale, pick the chest up. Exhale, throw it back. Downward dog. Yeah, we're throwing it back. All right, now let's go ahead. Let's get into something else. Inhale, reach. Left foot high. Exhale, left foot outside the left hand. This time we're going to turn that back heel down. Bring that same side hand. Rotate it up like you're rolling a bowling ball. Bowl the bowling ball. Or maybe a softball. Good, let's take one more. And on the next one, go ahead and circle sweep your way up into a warrior two. Whoa! Maybe like to continue that direction into a reverse warrior. Good. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, reach it back down. Bending to that knee. Hand comes down, heel picks back up. Step both feet back, downward dog. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, step it out towards the right. Spin the back heel down and bowl the bowling ball with your left hand. Bowl it to the front. Ooh, a strike. One more time here. When you're ready, go ahead and circle sweep on up to your warrior two. Maybe to your reverse warrior. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Oh, that's a good one. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, right hand down, left hand high. Bring your hand back down, spin the back heel up, and step both feet back, down dog. Do the other side again. Inhale, reach left foot high. Exhale, step it out. Peel it down. Bowling ball 3 times. And on that 4th one, circle sweep the arms up. Pass warrior two into your reverse warrior. Inhale, back down to the ground. Reach it up. Bend it down. Step both feet back. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, right foot outside of the right hand. Spin the heel down. And start bowling some bowling balls with that left hand. 3 times. And on the 4th one, start to sweep up. Past warrior 2. Back to reverse warrior. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, back down to the ground. All the way down to the ground. Peel that heel back up. Inhale, back through center. Inhale, reach the left hand high, or left foot high, sorry. Well, it's the center on our other hand. Exhale, step right foot outside that right hand. Spin the bowling ball up. After that 3rd or 4th one, spin it up. Reach it back. Inhale, back to warrior 2, and pause. Breathe in here. Exhale out. This time, extend the front leg. Go ahead and bend into the back leg. Peel the front toes up, coming down into a nice, what do you call this? Humble samurai. I kind of want to call this that. Maybe like to bring the hands to touch. Yeah. Inhale. Back down. Right hand down. Right heel comes up. Boom. Pulling that hand through. Get nice and primal. All right. Hands back to center. Step it back. Inhale. Reach the right hand high. Exhale. Right foot outside of that right hand. Spin the back heel down. Bowl the bowling ball 3 times. On the 3rd time, roll it through warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Back to warrior 2. Pause. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Extend the front knee. Bend the back knee. Peel the right toes up, coming down to a fancy samurai. Bring the hands together. You would like to give yourself a high five. Go ahead and bend into that front knee. Extend the back knee. Left hand down. Left heel comes up. Good. Hands down. Feet back. Good. Inhale. Bend the knees. Exhale. Step or hop or walk. Both feet up. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Fold it over. Press down to the toes. Roll up to the spine. Inhale. Circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, sweep it on down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, press the hands to the floor. Set both feet back. Maybe let's do a little chaturanga. Knees down or no knees. Peel it up. Down. Coming back. Downward facing dog. All right, let's do that one more time. Inhale, left foot comes up. Exhale, left foot comes up. Right heel down. Let's do one sweep here. Reverse warrior. Warrior 2. Extend, bend back, hands, tap. Coming back through warrior 2. Heel down and hand down. Yeah. Like a little growl here. Hands back down. Feet back. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, step it up outside. Spin the back heel down. And do a little rotation on the way up. Just one time. Inhale. Reverse. Exhale to warrior 2. Extend. Bend the back leg. Fancy samurai. Maybe give yourself a high five. When you're here, come back to that warrior 2. Stay nice and low. Go ahead and spin. Back hand down. Back heel comes up. Boom. Pulling your way through. Kicky or something. Hands back down. Feet back. Big breath in. Big breath out. Oh yeah. Go ahead. Let's rest our knees down to a child's pose real quick. Let's cool it down a little bit. I felt too aggressive right there. I had to calm myself down. When you're ready, let's take a couple breaths here. Exhale. And as we are here, my friends, let's go ahead. Let's walk our hands over towards the left. Nice side body bend. Let's take a couple breaths here inside lung. Exhale, nice and smooth. 2 more times here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go ahead. Let's walk the
hands over towards the other side. Maybe let's cross the hand over the right. Take a breath into that side lung. Exhale and round. Two more times here on your own. When you're ready, go ahead, walk your hands back over to center. And let's come up through tabletop and let's bring our right knee to our right wrist, right foot to the left, and sit it down into a 99 position. From here, go ahead, really poke the sit bones back, extend the collarbones forward. And as we're here, let's go ahead, let's make your way down to a half pigeon pose. But keep your fingertips kind of steady here. You almost want to keep the right hip engaged by driving down into the ground slightly. Inhale into that engagement. Exhale, relax. And at the end of the exhale, start to push down that right knee to the ground. Let's do that 3 more times here. Inhale, breathe it in, relax it over. Exhale, relax even more. And at the end of the exhale, start to press down through the ground, around 40% effort, maybe 50. Inhale. Exhale, slowly push down, maybe driving through 60 to 70%. Last time here, inhale. Exhale, slowly drive your way over into 90, maybe 100%. Drive. And relax. That's mobility right there. You're lengthening and strengthening in a deeper position. That's mobility. Now, let's go ahead. Let's switch on over to the other side. Spin the other foot around and that front leg back. Again, let's go ahead. Let's sit back into the hip. When you're ready, go ahead. Take a big breath in. Exhale, reach the collarbones forward and down to the ground. Take a couple relaxing breaths here. Allowing yourself to deepen into the stretch. Allowing gravity to again take control. Take another breath in. Exhale this time. Slowly start to drive your weight down, maybe 20 to 30%. Turning everything on. Inhale. Exhale, slowly drive it down, maybe coming up to 50%. Inhale. Exhale, driving down, maybe 70 to 80%. Feeling the intensity start to bring itself in. Let's do one more here. Inhale. Exhale, drive 90 to 100%. Good night, come on. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Start to slowly make your way on up. From here, let's bring both feet back to center. And when you're ready, let's start to slowly roll our way down. Just plop your way down. You get some abs engaged. When you're here, let's actually pull our knees out wide and start to open your knees up. Keep your hands there for some gentle traction in the hips. A lot of times, men and women hold a lot of tension in their hips, and especially in this position. This position, we tend to have, dusty hip flexors and adductors. So we're just kind of
sweeping and mopping the dust away as we're in the stretch. If anything feels uncomfortable, you can start to sway side to side. Maybe like to draw some circles in and out, and articulating. Try to let go of the hips, allow mostly the arms to work here. Just releasing everything down. If you haven't already, maybe like to spin in the other direction. Down and in, and out and about. Down and in, out and about. Do one or two more circles. And as we're here, let's go ahead, drop the feet down, keep the knees up. We're just gonna drop and windshield wipe both knees side to side. Good. When you're ready, let's go ahead. Let's hug the knees back up into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Oh, that's probably a nice view for you guys. Indeed. Enjoy it. Enjoy this hug. Enjoy letting gravity take control. Coming back to our intention and just adding a bit of gratitude towards that intention and into our body just because we have the capability to move the way we do and dedicate time to ourselves onto our mat. Great job today. Take a big breath in, squeeze. One more. And exhale. Extend beyond your means. Roll the shoulder blades back. Find your way into Savasana. Allowing gravity to once again take control. Start to do a little check-in, scan, see what body parts may still be on. Tell them it's okay. It's okay to just turn off right quick. At least for these next couple minutes. And as we're here, so I'll take one more breath in. One collective breath out. Start to slowly wiggle the fingers and the toes. Waking the extremities up. Coming back to your body. Roll out the ankles and the wrists. When you're ready, start to lift one foot underneath on the other foot and pull your knees into the chest. Ready, let's go ahead. Let's rock and roll on our way up. Moving the energy around. Finally make your way up onto our seat. Ready, let's clap our hands together. Rub them together, coming back to our intention. Bring your hands to the forehead, allowing yourself to see what may not be seen at the moment. become aware of ourselves and to become aware of our words. Bring your hands to your lips and your throat. Allow yourself to just imagine just openness, kindness swarming through the communication center. I mean, after all, it is nice when you have good customer service. Bring your hands down to your heart center. Be complete, nourished, and open. Aho Matakriyas and Namaste.